Hey everyone, this is Henry from Flowise. Today we are going to take a look at how can we chain multiple different prompts and get the final output response from model. So this is useful when you want to chain multiple different prompts, get the previous response and generate a new one. So here's what we're going to do today. So we are going to let the AI to become a playwright, which will generate some sort of synopsis. And next, we are going to tell the AI to become a critic. So given the synopsis that it has generated previously, we are going to take that synopsis and generate some sort of critics on it. So a rundown what actually happens, we as a user will give a title for the AI. Given that title, AI will now become a playwright, which will then generate synopsis based on the title that we have given. The next thing is we want the AI to become a critic. So given that synopsis that has been generated, now criticize on it. So now let's take a look at the prompt. The first prompt is going to tell the AI to become a playwright. So given the title of a play, it is your job to write a synopsis for that title. So here's the title that we as a user will give the AI and the answers, which is the synopsis. And the next prompt is to let the AI to become critics. So you are now a play critic from New York Times. Given the synopsis of play, it is your job to write a review for that play. So taking the previous synopsis that has been generated, we will now review on the synopsis. And now back to the applications to see how we can achieve all of this. So go to Flowise and then you have a marketplace. So there is a template already prepared for you, which you can use it directly. So it's called prompt chaining over here. And it takes the first prompt, generate a new response, use that new response, take it to the second prompt, and generate the final response. Let's click Use Template, then this will bring you to a new canvas. So let's zoom in to the prompt template. So now we are going to modify the first prompt. So I'm just going to copy all of these, paste it into here. So as I mentioned, this title will be the chat input, which is the title that we as a user will give the AI, right? Here I can specify this title as the questions from the chat box. And this, together with the OpenAI model, this will fit in to the LLM chain and will then produce an output predictions. And taking that output predictions, we are going to fit in into the second prompt. So here I'm going to copy the prompt for it to become a critic. This synopsis will be the response from the previous chain. So now let's format it. Remove the unnecessary. And as you can see, select variable here, we can select the output prediction from the first chain. Let's put in our OpenAPI key. And now we are ready to save the chat flow. So let's start asking question now. I'm using the title here, Tragedy Sunset. So if we look at the console log, we can now see the response, which is the first chain, the synopsis that it has generated. And then taking that synopsis, we now produce a critics from it, which is over here. And the result is also being displayed in the chat. This example only show you a very simple from a first chain to another chain, right? But you can also take this to a next level by chaining to multiple different prompts, as long as you are formatting the prompt values correctly.